Hi, I'm Janelle Monae, and right now you're watching hiphopwired.com.
We're here at the ASCAP Women Behind the Music series. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let everybody know a little bit about what you do.
Okay, so my name is Jennifer Drake. I'm the director of the Rhythm and Soul department for ASCAP. And tonight is our third annual Women Behind the Music series, which was launched by my boss, the VP of Membership for Rhythm and Soul, Nicole George. And it was designed to honor the accomplishments of women in music. So we're just super excited to keep it going,
Now, how do you guys pick who gets honored for the Women in Music series? Is there a certain process you go through?
There is, actually. We go through a process of, just kind of looking at over the course of a year, the contributions that those particular women have made.
Right.
So we try to, pay homage to an attorney, a publisher, a woman manager, and like one of our members, an artist, a writer.
Now, let everybody know what we're doing here tonight with ASCAP.
We are honoring women behind the music. Janelle Monae, who of course needs to be honored as fabulous. Jan Smith, who, was the voice of the stars, and myself. And I'm just happy to be with the other ladies. Yes.
Now, since this is honoring women behind the music, for other young girls who want to be like you, want to be an entertainment attorney, what kind of advice could you give them?
I mean, the obvious, you have to go to school, you have to get good grades, you have to be focused. This is a job, despite what area of law you're practicing, we pay attention to details. If you are a little spastic and all over the place, this part may not be good for you, but if you can sit and read a 60-page contract and still focus and not get caught up in a lot of the hoopla, I think a lot of people nowadays think everything about entertainment is sexy. There's nothing sexy about being in office at 8 o'clock at night, reading a 60-page attorney, but at the end of the day, when I know that I've done a good job for my clients and they come back and say, thank you, Ms. Carter, I'm very happy. And also as a woman, you have to be very careful about how you allow yourself to be used and how you portray yourself in the industry. And I think sometimes people forget that, especially with all the social networking out there, but you just have to be very careful because nobody wants the attorney that appears to be an artist. There's nothing wrong with being an artist, but everybody has their role. Yeah.
How are you tonight, Miss Monae?
I'm doing fantastic.
You look fantastic as well. Let everybody know a little bit about what we're doing here tonight for ASCAP.
Yes, Women Behind the Music Award. I'm being recognized, and I'm deeply honored that ASCAP thought of me. ASCAP has been protecting my rights as an artist and making sure that I get paid, and just really being in my corner they've been in my corner for a very long time. And so to have them recognize me at such an early stage is something I don't take for granted. I use it as encouragement, and I pray that another young lady gets the same award next year around the same time, and who is more ambitious and more audacious than I am.
Absolutely. Now, what advice could you give to another woman who's actually trying to follow your success to get an award like this next year?
I would say that you should have a real sense of yourself and who you are. I've been able to get to where I am with just embracing who I am, embracing the things that make me unique, and not getting off message. Knowing when I go into the industry, what are my goals? What's the message that I want to leave behind? And so I think that's the key, to actually know who you are, what you stand for, and stay true to that.
Absolutely. Now, everyone knows that you work with Diddy over at Bad Boy. What is one thing that you could say he's really taught you about the music industry?
Well, I have a partnership. I have a very unique relationship with Sean Combs Diddy, Puff, all his names. He's a friend first, and he's someone who believed in my mission and message long before you guys knew about me. So I haven't really had to change who I am as an artist, and I think that's what I learned, to let an artist, if you support them, let them be who they are. So
I'm in the building with Jan Smith. How are you tonight, Miss Smith?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Danielle?
Good. So let everybody know a little bit about what we're doing here tonight.
My understanding is this is ASCAP honors women in the music business and behind the scenes, and so I'm honored to be here, honored to participate in this. So.
Absolutely. How does it feel to be honored by your peers here at ASCAP?
Being honored by my peers is always the greatest thing.
Absolutely.
You can get recognized for different things in the field and different things in the music industry, but when people that do what you do recognize you, that matters more to me than anything. So I'm really.
And being that you are a vocal coach, and I heard you work with Drake. Mm-hmm. So how did you go transitioning Drake from being a rapper to being more into the singing?
Well, actually, Jan Smith Studios worked with Drake.
Okay.
I was on the road with Justin Bieber.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Justin Bieber.
Well, I was just going to tell you, they called me to go in with Drake, and I couldn't be there, so I sent one of of my affiliates, Dion Osborne, who's been working with Drake.
Okay.
I was on the road with Justin, so I couldn't leave at the time.
Okay. So for someone who's just getting started in the music business, what are some basic singing tips that you could give them starting out?
You know what? The most important thing is for people to take care of their bodies.
Okay.
Because for singers, your body's your instrument, and if you're sick or if your body goes down, your voice usually goes down too. So that's the biggest thing that people need to be concerned about what they eat and how they take care of their bodies.